You might have heard that live shopping is exploding. And I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop, prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No, you can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's ZENNI.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. It is a Monday morning. Yay, it's Monday. There's like a 95% probability you've never said that. Now, I say it all the time. I can't wait to get back in the saddle and go do things for the week. You should too, and it starts with your morning routine. We'll talk about that today.
I need a boost. I need a daily boost. I need a boost. I need a daily boost.
What's happening? It is the Daily Boost. My name is Scott Smith. Good to have you here today on this holiday week. Everybody traveling, everybody doing stuff. And it's fun. We have a good time during the Thanksgiving holiday season. In my household, the entire family comes over on Thanksgiving Day. It's so cool to have them. And the family's getting bigger. We got the kids are growing. The grandkids, we got a new 4-month-old coming over. It's kind of fun. I so appreciate it. It's not going to last for long. I'm so grateful because it's just a matter of time before they're going to want to stay home and do their own thing, right? But for now, we got them. It's awesome. Maybe I'll take some pictures and share it on Instagram. Hey, Scott Smith is on Instagram. All right, so today we're going to talk about morning routine. Now, routines are your life. Depending on your habits and what you do, that is your life. You know that, right? Yeah, I'll wait. Yeah, if you got good habits and good routine and everything, you're going to do just fine in your world. My guess is if you have bad habits, you know it. Maybe that's why you're here today. So we're going to start with the morning routine today. Now, before I get into this, let me start and say this. If you're into Andrew Huberman, the god of mornings online, cool. I tried his stuff. I like Andrew a lot. I listen to him from time to time. Just didn't work. I mean, some of it did. I do some of it anyway. I definitely get outside in the sunshine every single day. There's a few things I do. I drink the water, like I drink the greens. I do stuff like that. I don't do the ice bath. That is, what's the word for it? How would Dave Ramsey say it? That's stupid. It's just stupid. Why would you put your, I know, Scott, it does. I get it. No. In this lifetime, there's a few things I have to say no to, and that's one of those things. So morning, I'm just being honest, morning rituals are very cool, but they can be used for a lot of different things. So we live in a very fast-paced world, right? Maybe you're really quick, go, 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 go. Sorry to hear that. We should slow you down. But there are two groups of people that I see when it comes to mornings, personal and productivity, those two things. Once folks kind of remove themselves from the craziness of jumping out of bed, taking care of the kids and hitting the drive-through, they kind of choose one of the two. But I think there's a third group that's way more satisfying. So what are the two? Well, the personal are the people that get up and go, they read, they do yoga and all that stuff. That's awesome. I've never been able to do that very long. Maybe it's the slight amount of ADD I have in my brain. The other people get out of bed. It's productivity. They're the ice bath people. They get up and go, go, go. And listen, I agree with both of them. There's no doubt. Certain things you need to be doing at a certain time in your life. You need to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and go and do it if that's your groove right now. Other times, sometimes people get older. Sometimes they just don't care. They're going to take the personal care route. And I kind of frankly do a combination of the two. Just kind of figured out how it works. But what is that satisfying group? Well, I just want to admit that I didn't used to be a morning person at all. I didn't like getting up early at all. Very early on when I was in radio, when I started, I was in radio at 18 years old. That's what I did morning shows. I was pretty good about what I did then. You can tell I've got kind of a personality that may have been on a morning show, and that's what I did. Well, the problem with the mornings is they're in the mornings, and they'd hire me and they'd pay me a lot of money and expect me to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and it was, just didn't like it. In fact, many times I remember being in the shower the first week of my employment at a new radio station thinking, how long am I going to do this? Because this ain't going to work. So I didn't use it. Now I get up at 5:45 in the morning. Later in my career, I would get up earlier. I'd hit my desk by 5 a.m. I pound through my to-do list as fast as I possibly can. It was kind of like I was saying, I must get it done. I must. Let's go. That didn't work really well. I didn't see the purpose of getting in bed early if I had to work that hard. Do you follow me on that one? I would get up in the morning, and yeah, I know it's getting it out of the way. I get the concept. I do. Trust me, I'm there. I'm just been there, done that kind of guy. But I would come in here, and the first thing I would do is sit down and work really, really hard, and I'd write. And frankly, when I write that early in the morning, I don't trust myself. There's like little fairies running around in my head that come out through my fingers. I got to go read my stuff later to see what I wrote. So little by little, though, I realized I'm punishing myself. I'm not only am I getting up when I don't want to get up, I'm going in my office and closing the door and working for 3 hours. Punishment. Then I go to the gym and enjoy myself. Didn't work. I spent my mornings reading for a couple of years, meditating before heading off to the gym. I got in better shape. My bank account was far less. And my future goals, they were like unreachable. It was weird. So when I took care of myself personally in the morning, I tended not to pay attention to the money, and it didn't work. So one day I kind of really out of pure frustration, sporting a brand new I don't give a heck attitude, I asked myself one question. That one question is so simple, and it changed everything. It put it in perspective. So what is that question?
Study and play come together on a Windows 11 PC. And for a limited time, college students get the best of both worlds. Get the Unreal College Deal. Everything you need to study and play with select Windows 11 PCs. Eligible students get a year of Microsoft 365 Premium and a year of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate with a custom color Xbox wireless controller. Learn more at windows.com/student offer. While supplies last. Ends June 30th. Terms at aka.ms/collegepc.
What's the first thing I should do tomorrow morning that if I do, will allow me to live the life that I design? You got to understand something. Everything works. There's no magical method of just doing this. Now, there are certain, listen, there's certain ways to change a battery in a car. There is no doubt. That's a bad metaphor, but you get it. Everything works to some level, but does it work for you? But I just found the night before, I'm thinking, what's the first thing I should do tomorrow morning that if I do, it's going to allow me to live the life of my design? Notice I didn't ask about work or what's on my to-do list. I didn't have anything to do with getting more done or even getting better shape. I focused on the lifestyle I want to live, and it was life-changing. So in the years since I made that decision, I've asked that question every single day. And I do it automatically now, honestly. I've started my days doing the most important thing that I deem required to give my life. Now, I'm a guy that likes to have lots of flexibility. I require growth. If I'm not feeling like I'm growing and moving, I just feel really unhappy. And a lot of do-gooders out there that kind of do everything in the morning and they're so proud of it. And that's cool. I love it. But it's not necessarily me. So these days, this is exactly what I do in the morning. I get up at 5:30. I'll take a quick shower because I'm that kind of guy. I'll walk my dogs. I have a little bit of a breakfast and I go off to the gym. I have less than an hour workout and I come back and then I'll sit down and start to get some work done for the day. I tend to work in the morning and be done by about 1 o'clock in the afternoon if I'm going to do any work at all. But some days I still get up about 5:30 in the morning and I go, you know what? The most important thing I can do today is go to my office and do something. Some days, like last Friday, I'll get up in the morning and decide the most important thing I can do today is ride a motorcycle. I need a little wind therapy. Get out there and just ride for a couple hours and let my brain do its thing. Some days, I get up in the morning thinking I'm going to the gym. It turns out the grandkids are coming over. My wife likes to go to the gym religiously every single day. So the most important thing I can do is take care of the kids and let her go to the gym. It doesn't matter. I don't care. I'm still going to get the other stuff done. I'm still going to run a routine that's going to get me what I need, but I'm not necessarily going to do it in the same order every day. That's how I do it. So I want to encourage you to look at the life you're trying to build. Ask that one question. What's the one thing you should focus on that will allow you to live the life that you want, the one you design, not what somebody told you to do, even me. Do what you tell yourself to do.